A former Army soldier will spend 75 years in prison for killing a Good Samaritan in 2016. As News 8's David Goins shows us, the sentence provided an emotional backdrop for family members of TJ Antle to share the depth of their loss.
It was just a run to Walgreens to pick up a few items. For Crystal Antle, it is just pain that time has not healed.
2 years, and none of us are sleeping through the night.
A day after a Tarrant County judge found Ricky Braden guilty of murder for killing TJ Antle in that Walgreens parking lot, the focus turned to how long Braden will sit in prison. Crystal, who witnessed her husband's murder, says her 3 children, 2 under the age of 7, will never be the same, battling anger, loss, and abandonment. And she added her oldest now carries the crippling weight of thinking he has to fill his dad's place.
He's supposed to be the one that watches out for us. And how can any 12-year-old ever feel that burden? How do I fix that? It's going to take a lifetime to work through all of this.
Prosecutors argued Thursday that Bratton planned his attack on his then wife, Quenisha Johnson, because he was upset over her new Facebook photo. The active duty soldier drove from Fort Hood and showed up unannounced at Johnson's job at that Arlington Walgreens. Braden admitted to shooting his wife. When she hobbled back inside the store, prosecutors say that's when Antle left his few items at the counter, grabbed his gun out of his family's car to try to protect her, his family, and other customers. It's an act of heroism that Antle's mother doesn't want her son's killer to forget.
My son did a very selfless act. You did a very selfish act.
Judge Louis Stearns agreed, sentencing Bratton to 75 years for killing TJ Antle and 20 years for shooting Quenisha Johnson, who, during her victim impact statement, shared she is a domestic violence survivor moving on from her abuser.
I feel what you have always felt towards me, which is nothing.
Johnson and Crystal Antle now share a bond they never asked for, one rooted in the compassion TJ Antle showed for a stranger, a father's example of how to live that death won't take away.
I have to tell him every day I have to say, he's okay, we're going to be okay.
David Goins, Channel 8 News.